Hello, magnificent people. Welcome back. Day 14 of 1,000. Let's go. Let's get back into some quizzes. Alrighty, let's start off with some of this. What do we got? Name that animal. Let's go name that animal. Alright. Let's go. What is this? Is it a porcupine? A hedgehog? It's gotta be one of them. Oh, I think a hedgehog. Yeah, because I thought porcupines have way bigger ones. So, yep, Queen Cordy. We'll see if that's right. Yep, that's right. Alrighty, what's this thing? What is that? Horseshoe crab, stingray, dugong, or barnacle? I think it's a barnacle or a dugong. That's a stingray. It's a weird looking stingray. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? A horseshoe crab. Let's go for that. Wow. Never even heard of that. Fucking hell, imagine having one of them. You wouldn't want to stand on one of those. This one, king cobra. Alright. We already knew that one. What's this one? A prairie dog. It's not a dog. An ermine. What the hell is an ermine? A mole. Doesn't look like that. And a skunk. It doesn't look like that. Ermine? What do you reckon? Alrighty. Yep. Good stuff. Okie doke. What do we gotta go? Oh, look at that. An earwig. No, that's a little bug. A scarab. No. A satyr butterfly or a lunar moth. Alright, we'll go lunar moth. Yeah, well done. Good stuff. Ah, we know that one. A frilled neck lizard. Yeah, surely. Yep. Got that one. What's this thing? A greater sage grouse. Bird of paradise. Long wattled umbrella bird or a woodpecker. It's not a woodpecker. This is a hard one. Doesn't look like an umbrella. A bird of paradise or greater sage grouse. What do we reckon? I reckon I'll go paradise. Yes. Nice. Good stuff. What's this? A sea anemone. An enemy. An enemy. An urchin spiky. Doesn't look like a cucumber. Krill. Isn't that what whales eat? So this one. Nemo. Right. Little lizard. Not a basilisk. I thought that was a massive snake. Doesn't look like a monster. A salamander. No. I'll go glass lizard. What do you reckon? Glass. No, it is a monster. Despite its alarming name, the venomous Gila monster can be quite helpful. Scientists developed a drug for managing type 2 diabetes based on a protein found in their saliva. Who the hell collected their saliva and said, you know what? We're going to give this to some people with diabetes. Let's give it a go. Sounds like a good idea. Mate. I think I know this one. It was my favourite one at the zoo. I think it's a tamarin. Yeah, because I wish I had a mo like that. Oh, a man can dream. A man can dream. What's this? I wouldn't call it an oxen. A vicunas. Vicunas. Don't know about that. Impalas, I thought they had horns. You reckon? Is it a female impala? I'm going to go with vicunas. Oh, I should have listened to you, Queen Cordy. They jump real good. As prey for various carnivores, including eagles to lions, impala are developed into an unparalleled defensive leaper. Jump 10 feet high and 33 feet long. Oh, this fella. Isn't that Rafiki? No. He's not an orangutan. He's not a makiba. I think it's a mandrill. Yeah, mandrill. We'll go with that. Yeah, we got that one. Alrighty. What's this thing? It's a vulture of some sort. Albatross. Thought they were bigger. Osprey I thought was like a hawk. What do you reckon? Yeah, I think condor. Yep, that's it. We're killing it. Fucking killing it. Here we go. What's this thing? It's got 2 horns. Little, looks like a weird goat. I'm gonna call it a gnu. You reckon it's a gnu? I reckon it might be a gnu. It's a... I don't even know how to pronounce that. Chamois. Chamois. The drying material, chamois, some kind called chamois, was originally made of leather sourced from the animal chamois, whatever that means. This thing, I don't think it's a mink or a kinkajou. Fuck, that's a weird look at its head. Little cat head on it. What, a serval? That's calling out to me. Ooh, Martin. Ooh, this time I was right. That's alright. Can't get them all. What's this fella here? Is it a praying mantis? Nah, a praying mantis is a bit different to that, isn't it? Or is it a praying? Oh, no, it looks little bug on a leaf. Are they what fuck up my flowers? A weevil? A katydid? A katydid. Alright. So I should have stuck, but yeah, I wouldn't have guessed that anyway. Wouldn't have got it right. That's alright. What do we got here? Oh, a wolverine. That looks like a wolverine. We love the wolverine. Whoa! Look at the nose on that thing. He's got a big penis for a nose. I think it's a proboscis or a penis face monkey. Yes! Only male proboscis monkeys have their namesake pendulous noses. I've got. There's a few things that are pendulous that I know of, which are thought to serve as an echo chamber to echo their call. Right. Right. Yeah, God did you dirty. What do we got here? Oh, that's not a chinchilla. A muskrat doesn't look like a rat. So a civet or a nutria. What do you reckon? Chat, you say, what do you reckon, Queen? No idea, nutria. Ah, well. A civet. Coffee beans fermented inside and excreted out of civets are used to make specialty coffee. What? So they shove coffee beans inside of them. Or do they let them eat them? And excrete it. So they get them to eat the coffee beans and they... Who the hell would want to drink coffee beans that have been shat out by this animal? Some people are fucking wild. That's not good. Don't do that. Don't have coffee beans that have been shat out. I mean, I've had like coffee that tastes like shit, but that's taking it to the next level. All right. Oh, look at this ugly fella. Whoa. We went to school with a guy who looked like that. Oh, look at him. He looks like he's going for his grade 2 school photo. This fella. He's not an otter. He's not a dog. I hope that's not a dog. It's too ugly. It's not. So it must be this one. Yeah, a hyrax. Though it may be hard to believe given the vast difference in their size and appearance, the hyrax is one of the closest living relatives to the elephant. Bullshit. Look at that. You think this thing's related to an elephant? Be real. Honest to God. That's like saying we're related to the banana. Give me a break. Only one part of the human anatomy is even close to a banana. And it's not even yellow. 14 out of 20. Not too bad. Let's play some tightrope. What's time? Yeah, 8:53. Alrighty. We got... Let's do this one. Small resuscitation devices were sometimes used by miners to revive which animal? Often used to detect harmful gases. A canary? Oh, we got it right. Alright, you gotta go as fast as you can, chat. Because this only got 15 seconds and I don't know what lag we've got. The 2021 image of white scientist whose code-breaking skills had helped shorten World War II was added to the Britain's £50 banknote. I don't think it was this guy. He blew things up. Einstein didn't know he was a code breaker. Turing. Fuck. Should have gone with my gut. Oh well. Which US president ate jelly beans as a way to kick his smoking habit and gave jars of them to foreign dignitaries? Wasn't Joe Biden. That guy smokes crack. Franklin D. Roosevelt, maybe. Kennedy, I don't know. Reagan. Reagan sounds like he smoked. Yeah, there we go. He was a smoker. Captain Smoker. Fill in the blank. Webster was known for being what? Frequently saying no, no, no. Shit, I don't even know. Intransigent? Wow. We guessed it. We guessed it. We're doing well. With 21 nods from 1979 to 2018, who has the most Academy Award nominations for acting? Oh, fuck. Jeez, it's got to be one of these ones. Who's been around since then? Streep? Ah, good job, Queen. Good job. She clapped for that Polanski guy, didn't she? Oh, yes, that guy who did horrible things to a 13-year-old. Yeah. To many in South America, which of the following places is known as Islas Malvinas? I've got to look up this up. South America, not the Philippines. South America, Falkland Islands. Yes, near Argentina where they chased the Top Gear guys out. Good stuff. All right, a couple more. Which beverage is rich in the protein casein? Good for washing away the heat-inducing capsaicin found in spicy food. Milk. It's got to be milk, yeah? You drink milk when you have spicy food. Yes, we got it. What's next? Oh, two more. About 35% of Earth's mass is made up of what element, most of which is found in the core? I thought iron was in the core. Iron? Yes. I was thinking water at the start. But that's only on the surface covering it. During the 1800s, as much as half the population of which country slept under thatched roofs, each typically made with about 5,000 handfuls of straw. During the 1800s. I don't think it was Japan. Maybe it was Japan. Australia, no. Ireland. Well, the island of poor. Yes. Yes. That's how we do it. Alright, let's go find another one. What do we got here? Alright, let's play one more. The human body. No. What do you reckon? We'll name that magnified object. Alright, 14 questions. Ew. That's gross. A strawberry, I guess it's, yeah, 'cause strawberry has its seeds on the outside. Yeah, we'll go strawberry. Yep. No, we got there. Blood cells. Surely. Yeah? You reckon blood cells? Yeah, we got that right. What is that? Ah, I don't think it's a cat's tongue. Though a cat's tongue is kind of like Velcro. Yeah, Velcro. Yep. What is that? Shag carpet? What? Oh, it doesn't look like something that's been shagged on. Grass? I didn't think grass looked like that. A toothbrush? No, it must be lashes, yeah? I reckon eyelashes. But then again, why are they green like that? Grass. I reckon eyelashes. Yeah, alright, we got one. I know, that's fucking awkward looking. I suppose because they got a bit of bacteria on it and a few weird things. Alright, what is this? Oh. A ballpoint pen. Yeah, that looks like a pen, doesn't it? A camera aperture. A grasshopper antenna. A fisheye. It reminds me of a pen. You reckon fisheye? It looks so metallic. Ah, it was a pen. That's right. Had to give chat a guess. That's fine. Volcanic vent. Whatever that is. A sea anemone. A human tongue or pigskin. That looks like the human tongue. I'm going to go tongue, yeah. Yep, all those little taste buds. What is that? Snake skin? Looks like it. I'm going to go snake skin. Yep. Good stuff. What is this? What the fuck is that? Butterfly wings. A shark tooth. Flower petal. Porcupine quill. I'd like to think it's a butterfly's wings. Yeah, I'll go for that. Yes. Right, a few more. Oh, what is that? They look like little nits. Baby crabs. Oh, that's even worse. Oh, you got them crawling around in the old bush. Ew. Dust mites. Yeah, I'm thinking that. Yeah. Oh. Wouldn't want them crawling around your bush either. What's that? Salt, snow, dust, or dandruff? Oh, the dust mites. I don't know if they're eating that. Salt, snow, shit. Who knows what this looks like up close? I'm gonna go salt. Yeah, there we go. Another win. What is that? That does a vinyl record, surely. Yeah, because that's where the needle runs along. Yep. Happy days. However that thing makes music, that's crazy. Alright. Pollen. I'm going to say that's pollen, because you don't want that shit to get up your nose, because you shoot. Sneeze your little heart out. Phlegm. Ugh. Gold nugget. That doesn't look very golden. A microchip. Is that what Bill Gates wants to put on us? Or sandpaper. It could be sandpaper. What do you reckon? I reckon maybe sandpaper because it's made out of like odd material. Don't ask you. Oh, alright, alright. Sandpaper. Yes. The Magnificent One's intuition is on point. You'd say phlegm or gold. What have you been eating for your phlegm to look like that? You must be really sick. Spaghetti. Dental floss. Violin bow. Or a tapeworm. Ooh. Fuck, they're all strange. Fuck, I got no idea. Dental floss. Dental floss? Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Little strands making it up. Oh, we only fucked one up. Chat. Pretty sure that was you. Maybe. I've forgotten now. Anyway. Moving on. Now we did alright. Good teamwork. Alrighty. Now we're going to get to the... Time for some reading. Continuing on with the Book of Five Rings. Let's see what we got. That beautiful voice of yours. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I wouldn't say it's particularly beautiful, but at least someone enjoys it. Alrighty. We're up to here we go. To frighten. Fright often occurs, caused by the unexpected. In large-scale strategy, you can frighten the enemy, not just by what you present to their eyes, but by shouting, making a small force seem large, or by threatening them from the flank without warning. Creep right up behind them. These things all frighten. I used to do that to my mum all the time. Creep up behind her. Rah! I'd always get her. You can win by making best use of the enemy's frightened rhythm. In single combat also, you must use the advantage of taking the enemy unawares by frightening him with your body, longsword or voice. I reckon if I use my longsword to frighten the enemy, could work. People would run away. Or voice to defeat him. You should research this well. So you just charge naked at somebody. I'm sure that would frighten them. To soak in. When you have come to grips and are striving together with the enemy, and you realize that you cannot advance, you soak in and become one with the enemy. You can win by applying a suitable technique while you are mutually entangled. In battles involving large numbers, as well as in fights with small numbers, you can often win decisively with the advantage of knowing how to soak into the enemy, whereas were you to draw apart, you would lose the chance to win. Research this well. To injure the corners. It is difficult to move strong things by pushing directly, so you should injure the corners. In large-scale strategy, it is beneficial to strike at the corners of the enemy's force. If the corners are overthrown, the spirit of the whole body will be overthrown. To defeat the enemy, you must follow up the attack when the corners have fallen. In single combat, it is easy to win once the enemy collapses. This happens when you injure the corners of his body and thus weaken him. It is important to know how to do this, so you must research deeply. To throw into confusion. This means making the enemy lose resolve. In large-scale strategy, we can use our troops to confuse the enemy on the field. Observing the enemy's spirit, we can make him think here, there, like that, like this, slow, fast. Victory is certain when the enemy is caught up in a rhythm which confuses his spirit. In single combat, we can confuse the enemy by attacking with varied techniques when the chance arises. Feint a thrust or cut, or make the enemy think you are going to close with him, and when he is confused, you can easily win. This is the essence of fighting, and you must research it deeply. The 3 shouts. The 3 shouts are divided thus: before, during, and after. Shout according to the situation. The voice is a thing of life. We shout against fires and so on, against the wind and the waves. The voice shows energy. In large-scale strategy, at the start of battle, we shout as loudly as possible. During the fight, the voice is low-pitched, shouting out as we attack. After the contest, we shout out in the wake of our victory. These are the 3 shouts. In single combat, we make as if to cut and shout, "Hey!" at the same time to disturb the enemy. Then, in the wake of our shout, we cut with the longsword. We shout after we have cut down the enemy. This is to announce victory. This is called Sengo no Koi, before and after voice. We do not shout simultaneously with flourishing the longsword. We shout during the fight to get into rhythm. Research this deeply. To mingle. To mingle. In battles, when the armies are in confrontation, attack the enemy's strong points, and, when you see that they are beaten back, quickly separate and attack yet another strong point on the periphery of his force. The spirit of this is like a winding mountain path. This is an important fighting method for one man against many. Strike down the enemies in one quarter, or drive them back. Then grasp the timing and attack further strong points to right and left, as if on a winding mountain path, weighing up the enemy's disposition. When you know the enemy's level, attack strongly, with no trace of retreating spirit. What is meant by mingling is the spirit of advancing and becoming entangled with the enemy, and not withdrawing even one step. You must understand this. To crush. This means to crush the enemy, regarding him as being weak. In large-scale strategy, when we see that the enemy has few men, or if he has many men, but his spirit is weak and disordered, we knock the hat over his eyes, crushing him utterly. If we crush lightly, he may recover. You must learn the spirit of crushing, as if with a hand grip. In single combat, if the enemy is less skillful than ourself, if his rhythm is disorganized, or if he has fallen into evasive or retreating attitudes, we must crush him straight away, with no concern for his presence and without allowing him space for breath. It is essential to crush him all at once. The primary thing is not to let him recover his position even a little. You must research this deeply. The mountain sea change. The mountain sea change. Spirit. The mountain sea spirit means that it is bad to repeat the same thing several times when fighting the enemy. There may be no help but to do something twice, but do not try it a third time. If you once make an attack and fail, there is little chance of success if you use the same approach again. If you attempt a technique which you have previously tried unsuccessfully and fail yet again, then you must change your attacking method. If the enemy thinks of the mountains, attack like the sea. And if he thinks of the sea, attack like the mountains. You must research this deeply. To penetrate the depths. When we are fighting with the enemy, even when it can be seen that we can win on the surface with the benefit of the way, if his spirit is not extinguished, he may be beaten superficially, yet undefeated in spirit deep inside. With this principle of penetrating the depths, we can destroy the enemy's spirit in its depths, demoralizing him by quickly changing our spirit. This often occurs. Penetrating the depths means penetrating with the longswords, penetrating with the body, and penetrating with the spirit. This cannot be understood in a generalization. Once we have crushed the enemy in the depths, there is no need to remain spirited. But otherwise we must remain spirited. If the enemy remains spirited, it is difficult to crush him. You must train in penetrating the depths for large-scale strategy and also single combat. To renew. To renew applies when we are fighting with the enemy and an entangled spirit arises where there is no possible resolution. We must abandon our efforts, think of the situation in a fresh spirit, then win in the new rhythm. To renew when we are deadlocked with the enemy means that without changing our circumstance, we change our spirit and win through a different technique. It is necessary to consider how to renew. Also applies in large-scale strategy. Research this diligently. Rat's head, ox's neck. Rat's head and ox's neck means that when we are fighting with the enemy and both he and we have become occupied with small points in an entangled spirit, we must always think of the way of strategy as being both a rat's head and an ox's neck. Whenever we have become preoccupied with small detail, we must suddenly change into a large spirit, interchanging large with small. This is one of the essences of strategy. It is necessary that the warrior think in this spirit in everyday life. You must not depart from this spirit in large-scale strategy nor in single combat. The commander knows the troops. The commander knows the troops applies everywhere in fights in my way of strategy. Using the wisdom of strategy, think of the enemy as your own troops. When you think in this way, you can move him at will and be able to chase him around. You become the general and the enemy becomes your troops. You must master this. To let go the hilt. There are various kinds of spirit involved in letting go the hilt. There is the spirit of winning without a sword. There is also the spirit of holding the long sword but not winning. The various methods cannot be expressed in writing. You must train well. The body of a rock. When you have mastered the way of strategy, you can suddenly make your body like a rock, and 10,000 things cannot touch you. This is the body of a rock. You will not be moved. Oral tradition. What is recorded above is what has been constantly on my mind about Ichi school sword fencing, written down as it came to me. This is the first time I have written about my technique, and the order of things is a bit confused. It is difficult to express it clearly. This book is a spiritual guide for the man who wishes to learn the way. My heart has been inclined to the way of strategy from my youth onwards. I have devoted myself to training my hand, tempering my body, and attaining the many spiritual attitudes of sword fencing. If we watch men of other schools discussing theory and concentrating on techniques with the hands, even though they seem skillful to watch, they have not the slightest true spirit. Of course, men who study in this way think they are training the body and spirit, but it is an obstacle to the true way, and its bad influence remains forever. Thus, the true way of strategy is becoming decadent and dying out. The true way of sword fencing is the craft of defeating the enemy in a fight, and nothing other than this. If you attain and adhere to the wisdom of my strategy, you need never doubt that you will win. Chapter 4. The Wind Book. In strategy, you must know the ways of other schools. So I have written about various other traditions of strategies in this, the Wind Book. Without knowledge of the ways of other schools, it is difficult to understand the essence of my Ichi school. Looking at other schools, we find some that specialize in techniques of strength, using extra long swords. Some schools study the way of the short sword, known as kodachi. Some schools teach dexterity and large numbers of sword techniques. teaching attitudes of the sword as the surface and the way as the interior. That none of these are the true way, I show clearly in the interior of this book. All the vices and virtues and rights and wrongs. My Ichi school is different. Other schools make accomplishments their means of livelihood, growing flowers and decoratively coloring articles in order to sell them. This is definitely not the way of strategy. Some of the world's strategists are concerned only with sword fencing and limit their training to flourishing the longsword and carriage of the body. But is dexterity alone sufficient to win? This is not the essence of the way. I have recorded the unsatisfactory point of other schools one by one in this book. You must study these matters deeply to appreciate the benefit of my Nitoichi school. Other schools using extra long swords. Some other schools have a liking for extra long swords. From the point of view of my strategy, these must have been seen as weak schools. These must be seen as weak schools. This is because they do not appreciate the principle of cutting the enemy by any means. Their preference is for the extra long sword and, relying on the virtue of its length, they think to defeat the enemy from a distance. In this world, it is said, 1 inch gives the hand advantage. But these are the idle words of one who does not know strategy. It shows the inferior strategy of a weak spirit, that men should be dependent on the length of their sword, fighting from a distance without the benefit of strategy. I expect there is a case for the school in question liking extra long swords as part of its doctrine, but if we compare this to real life, it is unreasonable. Surely we need not necessarily be defeated if we are using the short sword and have no long sword. It is difficult for these people to cut the enemy when at close quarters because of the length of the long sword. The blade path is large, so the long sword is an encumbrance, and they are at disadvantage compared to the man armed with a short companion sword. From olden times it has been said, great and small go together. So do not unconditionally dislike extra long swords. What I dislike is the inclination towards the long sword. If we consider large-scale strategy, we can think of large forces in terms of long swords and small forces as short swords. Cannot few me give battle against many? There are many instances of few men overcoming many. There are many instances of few men overcoming many. Your strategy is of no account if when called on to fight in a confined space, your heart is inclined to the long sword, or if you are in a house armed only with your companion sword. Besides, some men have not the spirit of the strength of others. In my doctrine, I dislike preconceived narrow spirit. You must study this well. The strong long sword spirit in other schools. You should not speak of strong and weak long swords. If you just wield the long sword in a strong spirit, your cutting will be coarse. And if you use the sword coarsely, you will have difficulty in winning. If you are concerned with the strength of your sword, you will try to cut unreasonably strongly, and will not be able to cut at all. It is also bad to try to cut strongly when testing the sword. Whenever you cross swords with an enemy, you must not think of cutting him either strongly or weakly. Just think of cutting and killing him. Be intent solely upon killing the enemy. Do not try to cut strongly, and, of course, do not think of cutting weakly. You should only be concerned with killing the enemy. If you rely on strength, when you hit the enemy's sword, you will inevitably hit too hard. If you do this, your own sword will be carried along as a result. Thus the saying, the strongest hand wins, has no meaning. In large-scale strategy, if you have a strong army and are relying on strength to win, but the enemy also has a strong army, the battle will be fierce. This is the same for both sides. Without the correct principle, the fight cannot be won. The spirit of my school is to win through the wisdom of strategy, paying no attention to trifles. Study this well. Use of the shorter long sword in other schools. Using a shorter long sword is not the true way to win. In ancient times, tachi and katana meant long and short swords. Men of superior strength in the world can wield even a long sword lightly, so there is no case for their liking the short sword. They also make use of the length of spears and halberds. Some men use a shorter long sword with the intention of jumping in and stabbing the enemy at the unguarded moment when he flourishes his sword. This inclination is bad. To aim for the enemy's unguarded moment is completely defensive and undesirable at close quarters with the enemy. Furthermore, you cannot use the method of jumping inside his defense with a short sword if there are many enemies. Some men think that if they go against many enemies with a short or long sword, they can unrestrictedly frisk around cutting in sweeps, but they have to parry cuts continuously and eventually become entangled with the enemy. This is inconsistent with the true way of strategy. The sure way to win, thus, is to chase the enemy around in confusing manner, causing him to jump aside, with your body held strongly and straight. The same principle applies to large-scale strategy. The essence of strategy is to fall upon the enemy in large numbers and bring about his speedy downfall. By their study of strategy, people of the world get used to countering, evading, and retreating as the normal thing. They become set in this habit, so can easily be paraded around by the enemy. The way of strategy is straight and true. You must chase the enemy around and make him obey your spirit. Other schools with many methods of using the longsword. Placing a great deal of importance on the attitudes of the longsword is a mistaken way of thinking. What is known in the world as attitude applies when there is no enemy. The reason is that this has been a precedent since ancient times, and there should be no such thing as this is the modern way to do it in dueling. You must force the enemy into inconvenient situations. Attitudes are for situations in which you are not to be moved, that is, for garrisoning castles, battle array, and so on, showing the spirit of not being moved even by a strong assault. In the way of dueling, however, you must always be intent upon taking the lead and attacking. Attitude is the spirit of awaiting an attack. You must appreciate this. In duels of strategy, you must move the opponent's attitude. Attack where his spirit is lax. Throw him into confusion. Irritate and terrify him. Take advantage of the enemy's rhythm when he is unsettled and you can win. I dislike the defensive spirit known as attitude. Therefore, in my way, there is something called attitude no attitude. In large-scale strategy, we deploy our troops for battle, bearing in mind our strength, observing the enemy's numbers, and noting the details of the battlefield. This is at the start of the battle. The spirit of attacking first is completely different from the spirit of being attacked. Bearing an attack well, with a strong attitude, and parrying the enemy's attack well, is like making a wall of spears and halberds. When you attack the enemy, your spirit must go to the extent of pulling the stakes out of a wall and using them as spears and halberds. You must examine this well. Fixing the eyes in other schools. Some schools maintain that the eyes should be fixed on the enemy's longsword. Some schools fix the eyes on the hands. Some fix the eyes on the face. And some fix the eyes on the feet, and so on. If you fix the eyes on these places, your spirit can become confused and your strategy thwarted. I will explain this in detail. Footballers do not fix their eyes on the ball, but by good play on the field, they can perform well. When you become accustomed to something, you are not limited to the use of your eyes. People such as master musicians have the music score in front of their nose, or flourish swords in several ways when they have mastered the way, but this does not mean that they fix their eyes on these things specifically, or that they make pointless movements of the sword. It means that they can see naturally. In the way of strategy, when you have fought many times, you will easily be able to appraise the speed and position of the enemy's sword, and having mastery of the way, you will see the weight of his spirit. In strategy, fixing the eyes means gazing at the man's heart. In large-scale strategy, the area to watch is the enemy's strength. Perception and sight are the two methods of seeing. Perception consists of concentrating strongly on the enemy's spirit, observing the condition of the battlefield, fixing the gaze strongly, seeing the progress of the fight and the changes of advantages. This is the sure way to win. In single combat, you must not fix the eyes on the details. As I said before, if you fix your eyes on details and neglect important things, your spirit will become bewildered, and victory will escape you. Research this principle well, and train diligently. Likely Bannervator. Banned. Alrighty, where are we? Use of the feet in other schools. There are various methods of using the feet. Floating foot, jumping foot, springing foot, treading foot, crow's foot, and such nimble walking methods. From the point of view of my strategy, these are all unsatisfactory. I dislike floating foot because the feet always tend to float during the fight. The way must be trod firmly. Neither do I like jumping foot because it encourages the habit of jumping and a jumpy spirit. However much you jump, there is no real justification for it, so jumping is bad. Springing foot causes a springing spirit, which is indecisive. Treading foot is a wading method, and I especially dislike it. Apart from these, there are various fast walking methods, such as crow's foot and so on. Sometimes, however, you may encounter the enemy on marshland, swampy ground, river valleys, stony ground, or narrow roads, in which situations you cannot jump or move the feet quickly. In my strategy, the footwork does not change. I always walk as I usually do in the street. You must never lose control of your feet. According to the enemy's rhythm, move fast or slowly, adjusting your body not too much and not too little. Carrying the feet is important also in large-scale strategy. This is because if you attack quickly and thoughtlessly without knowing the enemy's spirit, your rhythm will become deranged and you will not be able to win. Or if you advance too slowly, you will not be able to take advantage of the enemy's disorder. The opportunity to win will escape, and you will not be able to finish the fight quickly. You must win by seizing upon the enemy's disorder and derangement, and by not according him even a little hope of recovery. Practice this well. Speed in other schools. Speed is not part of the true way of strategy. Speed implies that things seem fast or slow, according to whether or not they are in rhythm. Whatever the way, the master of strategy does not appear fast. Some people can walk as fast as 100 or 120 miles in a day, but this does not mean that they run continuously from morning till night. Unpracticed runners may seem to have been running all day, but their performance is poor. In the way of dance, accomplished performers can sing while dancing, but when beginners try this, they slow down and their spirit becomes busy. The old pine tree melody, beaten on a leather drum, is tranquil. But when beginners try this, they slow down and their spirit becomes busy. Very skillful people can manage a fast rhythm, but it is bad to beat hurriedly. If you try to beat too quickly, you will get out of time. Of course, slowness is bad. Really skillful people never get out of time and are always deliberate and never appear busy. From this example, the principle can be seen. What is known as speed is especially bad in the way of strategy. The reason for this is that depending on the place, marsh or swamp, and so on, it may not be possible to move the body and legs together quickly. Still less will you be able to cut quickly if you have a long sword in this situation. If you try to cut quickly, as if using a fan or short sword, you will not actually cut even a little. You must appreciate this. In large-scale strategy also, a fast, busy spirit is undesirable. The spirit must be that of holding down a pillow. Then you will not be even a little late. When your opponent is hurrying recklessly, you must act contrarily and keep calm. You must not be influenced by the opponent. Train diligently to attain this spirit. Interior and surface in other schools. There is no interior nor surface in strategy. The artistic accomplishments usually claim inner meaning and secret tradition, and interior and gait, but in combat there is no such thing as fighting on the surface or cutting with the interior. When I teach my way, I first teach by training in techniques which are easy for the pupil to understand, a doctrine which is easy to understand. I gradually endeavour to explain the deep principle, points which it is hardly possible to comprehend, according to the pupil's progress. In any event, because the way to understanding is through experience, I do not speak of interior and gait. In this world, if you go into the mountains and decide to go deeper and yet deeper, instead you will emerge at the gate. Whatever the way, it has an interior, and it is sometimes a good thing to point out the gate. In strategy, we cannot say what is concealed and what is revealed. Accordingly, I dislike passing on my way through written pledges and regulations. Perceiving the ability of my pupils, I teach the direct way, remove the bad influence of other schools, and gradually introduce them to the true way of the warrior. The method of teaching my strategy is with a trustworthy spirit. You must train diligently. I have tried to record an outline of the strategy of other schools in the above 9 sections. I could now continue by giving a specific account of these schools one by one, from the gate to the interior, but I have intentionally not named the schools or their main points. The reason for this is that different branches of schools give different interpretations of doctrines, inasmuch as men's opinions differ, so there must be differing ideas on the same matter. Thus, no one man's conception is valid for any school. I have shown the general tendencies of other schools on 9 points. If we look at them from an honest viewpoint, we see that people always tend to like long swords or short swords, and become concerned with strength in both large and small matters. You can see why I do not deal with the gates of other schools. In my Ichu school of the long sword, there is neither gate nor interior. There is no inner meaning in sword attitudes. You must simply keep your spirit true to realize the virtue of strategy. Chapter 5. The Book of the Void. The Nito Ichi way of strategy is recorded in this, the Book of the Void. What is called the spirit of the void is where there is nothing. It is not included in man's knowledge. Of course, the void is nothingness. By knowing things that exist, you can know that which does not exist. That is the void. People in this world look at things mistakenly and think that they do not understand what they do not understand must be the void. This is not the true void. It is bewilderment. In the way of strategy, also, those who study as warriors think that whatever they cannot understand in their craft is the void. This is not the true void. In the way of to attain the way of strategy as a warrior, you must study fully other martial arts and not deviate even a little from the way of the warrior. With your spirit settled, accumulate practice day by day and hour by hour. Polish the twofold spirit, heart and mind, and sharpen the twofold gaze, perception and sight. When your spirit is not in the least clouded, when the clouds of bewilderment clear away, there is the true void. Until you realize the true way, whether in Buddhism or in common sense, you must think that things are correct and in order. However, if we look at things objectively, from the viewpoint of laws of the world, we see various doctrines departing from the true way. Know well this spirit, and with forthrightness as the foundation and the true spirit as the way. Enact strategy broadly, correctly, and openly. Then you will come to think of things in a wide sense, and, taking the void as the way, you will see the way as void. In the void is virtue and no evil. Wisdom has existence. Principle has existence. The way has existence. Spirit is nothingness. 12th day of the 5th month, 2nd year of Shoho, 1645. Toruro Maganojo, Shinmen Musashi. Whoa. Gonna have to find another book. Oh damn, I finished a bit early. That is the Book of 5 Rings. Should we read the Kama Sutra? Oh, this is an interesting one. What have we got here? We'll go the Art of War, I guess. See if we can find meditations. Yeah. Let's have a look. Whoa, what is this? Alrighty. Oh, this better be a free version. Oh, I've just found the Kama Sutra of Vatsyayana. It's the old book. Woohoo! Translated from the Sanskrit by the Hindu Karma Shastra Society. Complete in 7 parts. Alrighty. Let's have a little look. Is this free? Can I just read it? Oh, how do I zoom in on this? The list of illustrations. Can we just get into it? I don't even know what I'm reading right now. Do I go preface? Do we just go past that? Introduction. Let's go chapter 1. I will do introduction, alright. Oh, alrighty, let's go. Introduction. It may be interesting to some persons to learn how it came about the Vatsyayana way. The Vatsyayana was first brought to light and translated in the English language. It happened thus. While translating with the pundits the Anunga Runga, or the stage of love, the Unga Bunga, reference was frequently found to be made to one Vatsya. The sage Vatsya was of this opinion. Oh, what's that? Or that opinion. The sage Vatsya said this, and so on. Naturally, questions were asked who the sage was, and the pundits replied that Vatsya was the author of the standard work on love in Sanskrit literature, that no Sanskrit library was complete without his work, and that it was most difficult now to obtain in its entire state. The copy of the manuscript obtained in Bombay was defective, and so the pundits wrote to Benares, Calcutta, and Jaipur for copies of the manuscript from Sanskrit libraries in those places. Copies having been obtained, they were then compared with each other, and with the aid of commentary called Jaya Mangla, a revised copy of the entire manuscript was prepared, and from this copy the English translation was made. The following is the certificate of the chief pundit. The accompanying manuscript is corrected by me after comparing 4 different copies of the work. He studied it deeply. I had the assistance of a commentary called Jayamangla for correcting the portion in the first 5 parts, but found great difficulty in correcting the remaining portion, because, with the exception of 1 copy thereof, which was tolerably correct, all the other copies I had were far too incorrect. However, I took that portion as correct, in which the majority of the copies agree with each other. Okie doke. Emojis get checked now too. They sure do. You gotta be good. I don't know what you mean by grapes, eggplant, volcano. I'm a simple man. Alrighty, so we'll stop there. Alrighty. The Kama Sutra. Oh, certain ones. Certain emojis. Yep. Anyway. I'm the mastermind. I approve everything. Alrighty. Anyway, enough of that. Getting ready for the writing. The ramblings. We continue again. What are we up to? Page. What is this? You can tell me my page. Usually it tells me my pages. That's weird. The writing topics. Oh no. I'm gonna go to the toilet. Have a quick break. And then I'll come up with something. I'll be back. We're back. We're going to write about... I'm going to write a little bit about, not completely. I'll go on other things. Trump. He chickened out a little bit. He didn't want to, obliterate them in the end. Probably didn't help that they formed those little human chains around it with their youth. And what the fuck's going on here? What is that, Librium? What the fuck am I looking at? I literally do not know. Anyway, I'll get into it. Where are we? Ooh, food. I literally don't know. It's a flower. Ah. Thank you. Alright. Gustav. It is beautiful flower indeed. Probably shouldn't chew in the microphone, should I? I don't know. I updated the camera. Might have something to do with that. I know it's a bad thing or a good thing. Is it good? Oh, can't complain about that. Thank you. I'll take it. You having a good day? That's what we want to hear. That's what we want to hear. Yeah, I'm writing about the news a little bit. Iran lives another day. North Korea fire ICBM. Wait, what? Is that true? North Korea fires missiles after mocking South as fools. What is this? Japanese authorities have issued an emergency alert saying North Korea has launched a suspected ballistic missile. You just fired it into the ocean. What? Kim Jong-un doesn't like being the second craziest. The mad bastard. If you can find any room. If there's any room in Australia. He will crash on your couch. Oh, you know. I'll give him a tent and he can go in the backyard for a bit. Is that alright, Gustav? You'll be alright in a tent? So you can get yourself together? It's a pretty good deal. You don't like I come to Australia? Free housing sounds amazing to me. I wish I had that. think she's just a hater. Who are you talking to? Yeah. Oh no. You a hater queen. Nah, bro, I was joking. I don't want to go other countries to live. Tents will be the way soon. Nah, fair enough. I don't want to move to any other countries either. 10-bedroom tents. Oh, fuck. Shit on the Lord. What are you doing? Yeah. India can defend nuclear war. I hope so. You got underground tunnels? We need tunnels. We got to start building those tunnels. Russia has them. Nukes will end everything. Need to build a concrete bunker like Libsyn and stockpile food and water. Yeah, I'm literally right about that. We gotta be prepared. We need for Pakistan and China. Well, we'll see what the future has in store. We'll never know. Oh, what's up? Now I want to recreate the vaults from Fallout. Yeah, run some experiments. Then you could be king. You could be God in those worlds. You know how they'll do it. They'll have to, I don't know, grow people. Clone, I don't know. Sneaking a woman somehow. Sneaky trans hidden in the vaults. That's funny. Don't worry, there'll be vaults where people are breeding. Just for kicks and reactions, huh? No, you can do a lot of things for that. A lot of crazy things. Anyone got any major goals? Big dreams? To make love and to be loved. I think that's the final step in my warpath. Having love at the heart of your goal is a beautiful thing. What is there? Yes, stuff women. I only love my goals. But what if your goals are women? As long as there's something keeping you going. But you're a woman, queen. It's hard for you to be, like, positive. Women are naturally... They tend to be naturally more negative. Unless they're kind of dippy. So it just sounds like your intelligence is there, which is a good thing. That's just my observation. I can't prove it as fact. Just a general observation. Yeah, true. I think the goal is, as a woman, if you can be positive 51% of the time, you're doing alright. That's better than the average. New secrets. I'll teach the world how to have fun. I think that might be a good goal for myself again. Yeah. How would you teach the world how to have fun? What's fun to you? Do I want to know? Anyway. What did I eat just before? It's like a chicken rice, I think, curry. A delicate korma curry. What about you? What did you have? Whoops. I made a mistake again. Oh, one day I'll get it all right. Where is my thing here? Fuck, I had it on just chatting. I haven't even been chatting. I'm doing my reading and writing. I was supposed to change it to that. But I will chat to anyone. Oh, what's this? Haven't eaten yet. It's still in the bench, but just a spag bowl, and I was thinking of putting some of the leftover silver side on top of it. Now we're talking. You gotta get creative with that shit. Just earlier, I mixed some of the nuggets with the noodles, and I think I put some like sweet chili tenders on top, some kimchi, and sliced up a tomato. Mixed all that. Then you'll be on my level of cooking genius. You can add anything to noodles. That's what I've learnt. An old staple was to put noodles on bread. That's actually pretty nice. You get that old, what was it, Maggie? I think it was Maggie. The old chicken noodles. It's good stuff. Why not? I don't think you're scared of a bit of MSG. Fantastic. Ah, I thought they were. Don't like the flavor. Man, when I was dehydrated, my pee used to smell like chicken noodles. I swear it did. From the Fantastic or the Maggie noodles, it smelled just like it, just like chicken noodles. I'd be peeing on a cold winter's morning behind this big shipping container at school, and it smelled like chicken noodles. Ah well, I'm not in control of these things. Where do I put this fucking thing? Dip your bread in that too? No. What? Dip your bread in it? What the fuck? Nah, man. Not quite. Pretty sure it was that, but it was either the salty or had no flavor. Yeah, the juices. Yeah, you can make a chicken soup out of it. Alright, what's the next thing? Defeat a boss in a corrupted dungeon on hunter difficulty. That's right, I gotta find this red thing. It's supposed to be a red. What were they talking about? Like a red hole in the wall. What was this? I remember that. It was alright, but definitely not now. Yeah, back in my day. Back in my day, Oriental noodles were good. Alright. Now they just taste like shit. I know what they did to them. They fucking ruined it. Hey, what's going on? Why haven't I got all my shit on? Those are my attacks and shit. This isn't good. this isn't good at all. Ah, there we go. No, it's fine. She's all good. Stir fry noodles are the go. Ah. What is this? What's those? Migraine. Man, I used to love them. They give me some nasty ass indigestion. I couldn't sleep properly. Yeah, but I think I found a pube in one of them. I didn't want them anymore. That was it for me. I want to make sure I'm going to the right fucking one. Diana, I need you. Skull, are you there? These dungeons you may encounter enemy players. Oh no. Oh fuck. Here we go. I'm gonna. This isn't gonna be good. Might have to go back and do what they're saying. And they said I had to go here, didn't they? No, I need that food. Yeah, give me my food. What's interesting about this? Invisibility potion. So what does a beef stew do? Increases your damage. That's what I fucking needed yesterday when I was getting wrecked in the arena. Korean kimchi noodles are amazing. Oh yeah. I'll send you the recipe, Kustab. Ready? I'll write it down for you. Hold on. You need. Hold on, I'm writing something down to people. Combine and thank me later. There you go. Now, where are we? What'd you say, Lib? Where's Lib? We were running some things. How long is the tutorial? So they got me over here picking cotton. Oh, not too long. As long as you can get it done in about an hour or two, I reckon. Just gotta move quickish. It's not too bad, but it's still painfully long at the same time. Let me know when you finished it. And go to like Lyndhurst or something. Been picking cotton. Oh. I better not make any jokes about that. Keep them up there. Select mode. Hunter. Yeah, that's what it said. In hunter difficulty. Okay. I've been a good boy. What to do? I'm a good boy. Everyone always says, Mitchell, you're such a good guy. It's unbelievable. You're so magnificent. I hear it all the time. Yeah, let's just fight. No, I don't want to use that shrine. Fucking hell, that's crazy. What is this? Who do I fight in this fucking shithole? Come on. Alrighty. Alright. No, they don't sell package. What do you mean? What do you mean they don't sell package? They must sell dim sum somewhere. Oh, the Chinese noodles. Ah. I see. No learning points left. Oh, that's not good. Okay, like Street Chain's food stall. Whoa, what the fuck? What the fuck happened there? What on earth happened there? I looked away for 1 second. What happened? Get up, you lazy bastard. Jeez. What happened to my weapon? It better be still fucking intact. What the hell happened there? Did I just lose? Jeez. The fucking lava shit. Ah, so it pisses out lava for blood at the end. You gotta get the hell away. Alright, I'll be remembering that. Alright, so these things bleed out everywhere. That's not ideal. Go there and then see how they taste. Yeah, they got dim sums that smell like pancakes and... Yeah, Chinese noodles, yeah. Yeah, they don't really taste like noodles in Chinatown. Yeah. Must complete the dungeon to open this chest, righto. Alrighty. Yeah. Fuck, hold on. Sorry, I'm just struggling like hell. I'm bleeding out. What's going on? Fuck. It's a fucking tough game. This is on an easy level. Bro, I have question. Yeah. I have question too. How's this fucking game too hard? There are a lot of Indian people in Australia, or like just a little amount. Well, this is the thing. The Indian people all seem to stick together. And all the Asian, Chinese people and all them, they stick together. And everyone seems to stick together. I have a theory, it's like the birds of a feather flock together, you know? The magpies hang out with the magpies. The crows hang out with the crows. But they don't really hang out with each other. Like, you'll see it in schools, they hang out with each other and stuff like that. But otherwise, like, they all tend to live, like, near each other and with each other. And that's why, like, when people get elected to a seat in Parliament, you'll be like, oh, look how multicultural we are. But that's just because they've come from an area where everybody's like Indian or Muslim or whatever. And so naturally they vote for someone who looks like them and you know, and is like them. And then they, you know, but it's not really a true representation. They're, everyone just goes to their own areas, really. So, there's a lot. There is a lot. Alrighty, we do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, birds of a feather stick together or flock together. So like you go to Clyde. It's a place called Clyde. And there are Indians everywhere. I call it Little India. I could go for some biryani, yeah. True, that's nice. So I just watched Modi's speech. Modi said we rescued 300,000 people from Iran and Israel. What? What do you mean? No, not like take any more of this stuff. What's going on here? Whoa, what's happening here? Sense an evil presence. Oh, that's not fucking good. you saying? Because I just 300,000 Indians, but why they're going to Iran or Israel? I don't know. I don't know. They're going to help out. This is mean, defeat the shards. Someone causing me shit now. No, I got no idea. Ah, this guy's gonna fuck me up. This is shit. Fuck. I don't know how to fight like these cunts. Fuck. This is shit. It's a crap game. When I'm losing. Ilya vs. Kushtav, who do you think? I really don't know. I'd have to see you punch in the mitt. As long as you don't punch like Stephen A. Smith. You remember that guy? It was like... I remember he had a weird way. You in a PvP area? Yeah, I just got fucked up. Yep. Supposed to defeat a boss, but... It's fucking hard when you're a shit cunt. It's really, really hard. Not happy, Jam. Not happy at all. Keep getting fucked up. And I don't know what to do. It's hard when people keep lower level people. Yeah, fucking assholes. I tell you. I'm just a noob. You gotta give me a chance. And I'm scared to go back in there. Ugh. Fucking it. Ilya's got a strong punch. I'll be real on that guy. How am I gonna beat this shit? I've just got no idea, man. Librium, how are you going with the tutorial? You nearly done? I think, who could I beat in the UFC? Who could I beat? CM Punk. You remember CM Punk when he had a fight? Maybe I could beat him. And slave masters have you working? No, what am I gonna do? Do I finally get kicked out of the guild? I don't think anyone wants to hang out with me. This is dog shit. Where's my fucking guild? Click to change to hostile. Man, what do I do in this game? I'm gonna be watching some serious videos on how to fight. You have size advantage. Yeah, but you gotta be able to use it. There's like featherweights who are like 6'1", you know? What am I gonna do? I've just got no idea. Party finder. Let's just go for everything. I'm gonna have to do some research on this. Why does it say 5%? What do we got? Guilds. Alright, guild management. Is this our guild? Guild Echoes of Luton. Islam Mekachev can beat me. It'd be hard to beat that guy. When's his next fight? Has he got another fight coming up? I'm the only one from my guild online. Great. Fucking fantastic. What am I gonna do? Where's my skill tree? I'm bleeding money too. Fuck. I trained 4 years to MMA. Oh yeah, I wanted to be an MMA fighter when I was young, but I was just smoking too much. Too many cigarettes, too many bongs, too much alcohol. Fucked in the head. I guarantee you, if I did 4 years MMA back in the day, I would have kicked a lot of people's asses, because I have the brain for it. But I didn't train. And it's one thing to be mentally good at fighting, it's another thing to be, you know, actually train fighting. I do not want to fight with you, you asshole. Not you, Kushtab. This guy wants to duel with me on here. With his level 5 equipment and shit. I'm gonna go get a fucking... How do I get out of this shithole? What is going on here? How do I even get out? That little hole in the wall. Alright. Let me out, I got this. I hope so, Libram. We gotta raid these dungeons together. Double team these motherfuckers. Gotta find me a mount. What would you say your strength is in MMA? Before 2020, Khabib is the best. After 20, nah, I reckon Hamzat would fuck them up. To be honest, you want to talk about size advantage? Hamzat is a 6'1" Khabib. I don't want a fucking mule. I want a tier 8. Yeah, I want a Black Panther. That's what I want. I'm gonna run around on one of these things. Alright, now let's be reasonable. An ox. Alright, tier 5. Alright, I guess we'll go tier 4. Alright, Librium. Whereabouts are you? What's this fucking plus 55? I'm confused. We'll just buy this one. No, I want to buy one, I don't want to buy 2 of them. Cotton fields. If Hamzat and Islam had the same size, Islam could fuck Hamzat. Yep, but we're not all built the same, are we? People might be able to beat Brock Lesnar if he was 5'9", but he's not. He's like 6'4", and he's got hands like Andre the Giant. Good luck beating that. Now I can sell this stupid donkey.
I have lots to trade.
Right, mule. You're gone. No? How do I sell him? Repair him. Alright, now sell him. Yes, sell him. Bye-bye. What would you call this shit? Is that a pick? No, why would you? What is this shit? Oh, not a mount. Need it all. Alright, what about tier 3? Can I use that? Nah, just tier 3. Alright. You really like his line, don't you? He's just, I don't know, boring to me. That's all. Just gets boring. Alright. Now, we got the good pickaxe. Now I need what? An actual axe. Okay, this one. Give me that. What is this? A sickle. Yeah, give me that. Get the communist sickle. And a skinning knife. Let's get a skinning knife. Yeah, but I knew Islam was going to beat Jack Madalena, whatever, you know. I knew that. That's why I didn't watch it. I was like, this isn't interesting to me. When you know what's going to happen like that, it's just, what's the point? What's the fucking point?
Local goods.
I should have known that was going to happen with Volk. But Volk, he did beat Islam in Australia. If you watch that fight again, aside from all that fucking hugging, Islam did nothing. I'd say, I thought he won that fight in Australia.
Come again.
I'll never forget that chant in Western Australia. Islam's a wanker. That was a good one. I like that. I got so drunk that day. Canadian club. Oh, it was a good day. How do I hide this shit? How do I get out of this town? I go that way. What's going on now? How do I get out of here? You had jet lag in Australia, but WWC first round knockout, yeah. But in Australia, jet lag. He was in Australia for like a week or two. He got beat. That's what happened in Australia. Volk was too much. Then Volk, no, what you're saying is true. Then Volkanovski had jet lag in Abu Dhabi. Yeah. Yeah, but if you go by that logic. can compare whatever I want. Islam defend 5 round in Australian Vault got knocked. Islam defends. See, he defended. He didn't fight. That's not fighting. He and Volk just got caught because he had jet lag. Defending 5 rounds, I wouldn't call that fighting. I call that losing. A stone hammer? But do I not have a hammer? Dude, honestly. That's so shit else. Ooh. Is that a creature? Okay, my final answer is Volk lost 2 times to Islam. Nah! 1 all. We got a rubber match. They need 1 more. But to be fair, Volk will probably lose. Too much head damage now. Too much. Anyone can see that. What do I do in this game? What does that mean? That's just my opinion. Come on. We've got this dungeon. What do we got? Oh, man. Sorry for the poor gameplay. It is sad. Why the hell not? Oh, what do you mean, why not? I made a simple mistake. There we go. Just have to click it to death. You gotta spam it, and then it'll let you back in. Alrighty. Let's run a little bit. Come on. Come on, kill these rats. Come on, with the exterminator. No players connected, that's fine by me. That's fine by me. Come on, let's keep it going. Oh, what's this guy doing still? Come on, come on, come on. What is this? A condensed energy will grant temporary randomized energy buff. Oh, we'll take it. Bada bing, bada boom. Good stuff. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. You got a good energy buffer, right? Whooping their asses on steroids. Come on. Bada bing, bada boom. That's That's what we want. All dead and all cycling a fury. Not monkey, it's money. My Money Moicano. You like that guy? Yeah, he's got a good personality. I do like that guy. Money Moicano, John Jones. I'd say what? My first ever fight that I ever watched was the best one. It was GSP when he beat the shit out of Matt Silver. Well, the second time, the second fight, because he underestimated him in the first one. But that second fight, he whooped him in Canada. I've never seen a TKO with just kneeing someone non-stop to the liver. It was a beautiful thing. Oh, it brings a tear to my eyes just thinking about it. But John Jones, yeah, probably the best. How can you deny John Jones? Oh, they beat themselves. That's nice. I'm still picking Cotton Librium. Do you also like best one? The best one... Well, the best has to be John Jones. Really, he's undefeated and he's had too much. Khabib probably best pound for pound. But best overall, like who's going to beat John Jones? Size, strength, ferocity, pure talent, wrestling, great skills on the feet. He's just got it all. You can't beat John Jones. Fucking height. His brother's a bloody like NFL player or something. John Jones is just a freak of nature. He would be he would just win every gladiator fight he was ever in. And half the time he didn't even train properly. You can never look past John Jones. Already beat that asshole. Easily. Alright, yeah, give me some shit to sell. What? You can give me some stuff. I'll take it. I'm not gonna be able to beat this corrupted thing without someone to help me. So I'm gonna have to do some research. If anyone who's watching this, because I don't know how many viewers there are, if there's anyone watching this who knows Albion, let me know. So I'm gonna have to do some serious research. You see the John Jones, John Pork? Nah, I haven't seen that one. What's this? It's the time to get out of here. Party finder. I just really badly want to win one of those corrupted dungeons. Just want to keep getting ganked by these guys who know what they're doing. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm just gonna have to. Otherwise I got no idea. What do you do in a game like this? There's just some strategy that I have not understood yet. It's all about strategy. We're gonna kill this wolf now, get off the... beat the shit out of this thing. Yep, I'll take it hard. Every time I see Islam Makhachev fight, I won't be like him. No, I wouldn't know. Islam, I just wish there were more exciting fights. Ever since UFC 300, I lost interest really. I think there was too much excitement on that one card where I never really got excited for another fight since then. You would have seen UFC 300. Every fight was a great fight. The best fight of probably all time. With Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway was on that. I don't know. And then ever since then, everything just seems so boring. Like everything. And I don't know why. Best card, yeah. Like I don't even want to watch the White House card. I don't know. Just seems shit. I was kind of excited for it, thinking, oh, maybe this will be the next UFC 300, but it doesn't look like it's going to be like that. Weaver, Warriors Forged, we'll just go down there. How do I just get my skill tree up? I swear I was able to access it last time. Where is it? Party Finder. Destiny board, this thing. How many things have I got? Like nothing. No learning points. Fuck, that's not good. If I've got no learning points, I can't learn anything, can I? Kinda goes without saying. So lost, man. I'm just gonna go visit everything. Ugh. Look at this guy flying around, lucky bastard. I want a phoenix.
No pain, no gain.
What the hell is this guy doing? $10,000 silver. Use all. Let's put some silver. Alrighty. My dream fight: Putin versus Zelensky, Trump versus Kim Jong-un, Modi versus Sender. That's actually good. I like that. In China PM or Paki, yeah, Modi. You can do that on the AI. Have you got the AI? You can make anyone fight. Fuck. Oh, this is hard. What do I do? How do I know I'm ready for these fights? For 30 minutes. I'm just gonna have to give it another go. I fucking want it so bad. Whoa. I'm getting nervous. Let one rip. See Zelensky old videos. Well, the one where he's on speed, like he's a fucking Scarface, mate. That's what I saw. I reckon if I had some of whatever Zelensky had, I'd be alright at this game. What's that lady doing there? That's not very good. No, she's laying down like that. Hunter, which side are you on, Russian or Ukraine? I'm on the side of peace, man. That's what I'm on the side of. I don't really take sides. I stay out of political shit. If it doesn't really concern me. Putin's... It shouldn't start a war. But, yeah, I don't know. Ukraine didn't do anything wrong. Like, the person who usually starts a war is usually the one in the wrong. Unless the other side is evil. Like, properly evil. But I think his justification was something about Nazis or whatever. I was like, listen, there's Nazis or so-called Nazis in every country. Doesn't mean you just bomb them to hell. But they look pretty weak. To be honest. What about you? Which side are you on? Get the hell out of there. What the fuck? Did you see that? Where's this shit? It's fucking setting my face on fire. Oof. Fuck. I'm gonna get killed already. Fuck, I'm just so bad at this. Heal. Fucking heal, man. Oof. I think Putin is right. Why? Why would you think that? I'm not gonna make it through this fucking dungeon, am I? Oh, this is so dog shit. Far out. I've got no idea what the hell I'm doing. What the fuck? Alrighty. This is stressful, man. This game is super stressful. I'm telling you. I got a debuff. What the fuck is that? Why have I got a debuff? This should last for 30 minutes. Alright, so I finally got the thing that helps increase here. Stay away from him. Alright. We just gotta ram through this stuff. Oh, this shit's so unfair. Goodness, I tell you. This game is seriously hard. I underestimated it. Thought, no, this would be an easy game. It's a simple, massive online multiplayer game. How hard could it be? Boy, was I wrong. Albion Online is a game of skill. Skill. Skill that I do not have. Ukraine is part of Russia and Ukraine wants to join NATO. They join NATO. US put military bases there. I'm glad you're enjoying the tutorials, mate. Listen, the world is no one's. You understand what I mean? Like, my theory is this: we're all a part of the world. Imagine you could look historically, yeah. We were all part of the same continent, you know, the supercontinent. And then human beings just sort of split off, and these people claim this land, and people claim that land, but nothing really ever truly actually belongs to anyone. It's just everyone's temporarily. Does it make sense? So I don't really... My theory is nothing belongs to anyone in the end. People just claim it, you know? He's like, oh, we were once part of this, we were once part of that. Nothing's anyone's. Nothing is anyone's. That's my theory anyway. It's very unpopular, but it's what I believe. Nothing really is anyone's. These fucking things, man. Get out of there already. Does that make sense? Like once, but you keep going back in history, like land always changes hands. Just like now, like it'll keep changing, but people have gotten so... when you live in a given time, you're not used to it changing. That's my theory. Come on, heal up. So that thing debuffs you. Okay, now I get it. Don't go in the purple thing. Right. Get out of it. Oh, I'm stuck. Alright. Oh shit, you can't actually beat it. That's wild. My theory. Come on, pick this thing. Come on, bat. Get rid of him. Get out of there. Yes. Milestone mastered. Getting there. God, what do you mean? How much of this dungeon do I have to beat? Alrighty, we're actually kicking some ass. Liberian, what have you got? That thing just, yeah, fucking sets your ass on fire, doesn't If Russian use your theory, they captured all Europe because in geopolitics you need to claim the land as your own. But no, you don't understand. Like, like it's hard to explain, man. It's just the conqueror's world. You know, whoever conquers gets. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you got the Aborigines on this land. They claim it was always their land when, you know, there was probably someone else's land before them. And if it wasn't like Australia or the British who came, it would be someone else. With Russia, you need to claim the land as part of your history, and then you capture. Like, it's hard to explain. I guess you don't really see what I'm saying. Like, we're all human beings and we're all on the planet, but we all just want to conquer and claim each other's land because that's all human beings do, is kill one another for land. So we're just so goddamn good at it. Just kill, 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 kill. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you know, people split off and they create different races. They claim different land. Like, it doesn't really like make a difference in the end. Like, history will repeat itself. Like a land, what you call a land today, like with a certain name like India or Russia or whatever, or Australia or whatever, it could be called something else completely different in 50 years or 100 years or 1,000 years. I look at things from the grand scheme of things, you know, as an observer, like an alien looking at the planet. That's the way I look at it. Heal that motherfucker. I want to add Jaden to the party. I want to add someone. I want to add Dienda. I want to add Skull. I want to add anyone. Librium, please. Get out of the fire. Don't die now. Do you see what I'm saying? Or not? Like I said, most people don't agree with what I'm saying. But it's still true. What I'm saying is true. Nothing really belongs to anyone. They sort of just claim it and say, this is mine. And unless someone else takes it off them, then it's theirs. So whoever's stronger gets the land. Come on, am I gonna beat this fucking guy? Oh. Yes, we beat it. We fucking beat it. Wow, I'm so happy. Was that a boss? I hope it was a boss. There you are. But you follow a little bit geopolitics, you understand old things don't work today, world. You can't capture without claim. Like, you understand? You claim something before you like as you're capturing it. Like you capture it. Yes, you can. Like literally, you take over a land and then you say, so you've captured it. Then you say, this is mine. You're claiming it now. So it's the same sort of thing. Like it always works out that way. It always works out. The strong conquer the not so strong. They use their power. They use their strength, and that's just the way it's always been. Nothing will change. The old world is still the same as the new world. It's just more modern. Diana, I got a lot further than I did in the last time, but I'm still getting my ass whooped. Get out of there, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, that fucking poison smoke, I tell you. It's a pain in my ass. Yes. We did something. We did a thing. How's Albion? Not too bad. I got my ass handed to me earlier. But we're making a comeback. Everything is so unbelievably difficult in this game. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But you already know that. Goodbye. I finished all my English in one day. No, you're alright. You have a good one, Kushtad. Oh man, that's up nearly catching your ass on fire. Hey, progress is progress. True that. True that, my friend. I'll take it. Surprised I've made it this far on my own, to be honest, in this one. Well, not really. I still wouldn't be anywhere without you. Goodbye, Kushtad. Have fun, my friend. Oh. Get out of there. Shit, I'm gonna get smashed, aren't I? Alright, this is the real battle. Fuck, get out of there. Need to heal. Get the fuck out. No. No. Need to heal, bro. Ugh. Probably gonna have to do that all again though, aren't I? Fuck. I do have to do it again. Shit. Oh man, I need a better plan. What am I gonna do? I was doing alright. So he's just obviously got a pattern to him. So we just gotta figure out his pattern. Maybe if this thing goes away. When does this shit go away? Oh, it would be easier with someone, I tell you. Anyway, we're just gonna wing it. You can't really get near him too much or he fucks you up. Oh, come on, get away from him. Get away.
You shall be my personal servant.
Corruption, connection problem. No. Reconnecting? What's going on with my game? Oh, he's gonna kill me now. You are fucking with me. Fuck you. Unbelievable. What the fuck? What a time to get a connection issue. Huh. What's going on with my connection? Fuck. I thought I was going to win that one. Swear, I need to attack this guy from the outside. I can't do anything yet.
To see me inconvenienced.
Come on. Yes. Did it. Oh, I'm happy. Fuck. I actually did it. I actually did it. Yes. Oh, Diana. I hope you're proud of me, man. Oh. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. Oh, man. I got such a rush. I actually did it. I'm so happy. Oh. Oh, I reckon. Fuck. Fuck yes. Ah, that's good shit. That's some good shit. I'm not a complete retard. Yeah. Oh. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's take the W and go. Oh. Just, it's like my biggest accomplishment yet in this game. Oh yeah. Wonder where to go from tutorials. I think it's Lim. Hold on, let me show you. There's like a map. This place. You want to go to here, Librium. You want to go here. It's like the woods. That's where I am anyway. The forest area. Oh. I don't know what to do with any of these souls and stuff. So just gonna put them in here now. So I got some idea. What is it for? Adept. Alrighty. Take the coins. What is that? Silver mirror. I'm gonna have to ask some people, look around, figure it out. A staff, a 5-star staff, whatever it is. That's good. That's good, maybe. Sell it for a bit. Don't know what to do with runes. But we'll get there. We'll figure it out. Slow and steady. Slow and steady. Oh man. Use all. Give me my money. 30,000. Hooray. Use all. Give me money. Give me money. What is this stuff? Botting services. Fuck. These people are crazy with bots. Alrighty. Yeah. I suppose we get out of there now. What do we need to do now? Visit the showroom island. Go to the island merchant in Royal City. Visit the showroom island. Alright. What's a good path to go down? Adventurer? I don't know. Suppose whatever calls out to you. I'm still in no position to give anyone any tips or anything like that. Alright, island merchant. Visit the showroom island. Good.
Enjoy.
Sure. Ugh. Guide complete. Oh, we got through the first part. Consider signing up for the faction warfare or trying your hand at ranked crystal arena. Use the journal to discover PvP activities and goals. Write your own story. Alright. Whatever you want, Librium. Whatever you want. You can own a personal island to build a farm in a nice home. How do I do that? Yeah, kill the rabbit unnecessarily, alright. Raise animals. Do I really get an island? Grow different animals and turn them into mounts. I'm gonna ride a giant goose. Duck, duck, goose. Give me the golden goose. Yeah. Got fire over here. This is a little arena. What is this? Little training ground? Yep, training dummies. Let's test your abilities. Yep, seems good. Go to the marked location. In here, is this where you keep... What are you keeping here? Prisoners? Animals? Ah. Keep wolves in here for pelts. Alright. Go farming. Relax and grow some crops. That sounds nice. What do we got here? What are you, a farming merchant? Alright, so we can sell our shit to you. Get some seeds. Fertilizers. Alright. Buildings. Build all kinds of buildings on your own island. For example, the mill can turn wheat into flour. Alrighty. So there's a full setup going here. Certainly is an Epstein Island. Wait, what are you doing on my island? Who the fuck is this person? Is this my island? Your house. Build your own house and decorate it with your furniture. Buying an island. To get a personal island, you need to buy premium once. Premium? What the fuck is this? I need to buy something. I'm not buying anything. These dirty motherfuckers. Is that how it works in this game? Is there a way around? Nah, there won't be a way around that. There's a catch. Oh, I guess I'm just going to be homeless. But can I actually like plant and do stuff? Can I still do that? I'm going to have to look into that. I was getting all excited there. How much is it? How much do they make you pay? The gold. You need gold. Hold on. No, so you need premium to just get the house. There's no way around that. How much is premium? What are they trying to charge for that? Oof. You only need it once. So if you wanted the house, really, you could just get it for $5. But I am an extraordinarily tight ass. Oh. What do you use gold for? No, we'll get there. One step at a time. Mission complete. Aren't we good? You've unlocked the Albion journal. This tracks your progress in Albion and rewards you for reaching milestones already. PvE. New categories are revealed as you complete different types of content. If you take part in an activity that isn't currently listed in your journal, it will be automatically added once progress is made. Okay, each subcategory contains milestones related to a particular type of activity. Yep. Missions. Each mission offers a small reward that can help kickstart your journey. Try out different categories to discover what suits your playstyle best. Unclaimed. Completed missions are listed here until you claim the next rewards. Okay. Tracking missions. You can track up to 3 missions by toggling the checkmark icon on the right side of each mission. Albion Journal Tracker. Alrighty. Displayed on the right side of the screen. Any remaining slots are filled with session markers. Enjoy your adventure, face challenges, adapt, and forge your destiny. The game is yours to play, and the story is yours to write. Cool. Oh, I like the sound of that. What am I doing with you? Just a random friend. Cool. Alright. Wow. Unclaimed. Complete 20% of the first steps category. Yep, I'll take it. 40%, I'll take it. Claim it all. What do we got? All this stuff. Nice. Nice. I'm just going to save that until Diana tells me what the fuck it's all about. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep an eye on that to the side. Community token. What does that do? Can be exchanged for items. Okay. Dinosaur. There's this person. Yuriyuki. Whisper. Huh? Is that to me? Is that whisper to me? I'm on my way, master. Oh. I think I know who that is. I think I know who that is. Ho ho. It's a very special friend of mine.
Ready to leave?
Buy journey for $0. That's my kind of deal. That is. I'm not gonna lie. I like when things are super cheap like that. First steps. Alrighty. We've done that. We want to be an adventurer a little bit now. Defeat 10 mobs in a tier 3 static dungeon. Finish a solo expedition. What do you think I've been doing? What is all this stuff? Each city has an expedition agent who offers custom solo and group dungeons. Your first expedition each day grants a reward upon completion. I can speak English. Alrighty, so I got all these ones. Alright. Suppose we'll continue with this stuff. Try inviting another player to a party. Let's do that. Alright, Yuki, let's go. What does this do? I'm gonna level them up. Item equipable. What's this one here? What's going on? How do I whisper to Yuriyuki? I will see you soon. All right. What's this? Featured offers. Wow. Learning thing. Oh, oh wow. Oh, money, 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 money. Oh, real money, no, real money. Oh, look at that money, no. Vanity, oh, no, I'm not very vain. I wish I was vainier. Alright. Where are we? Destiny board. Novice adventurer, that's me. Journeyman adventurer. So this just allows me all the shit I can unlock. Okay, we're getting there, What is this? Party finder. Players. Average IP. Is that item points or something? Let's find my friend. Get a social. Go to this one. Invite. Yes. Now there's got to be a way to fast travel.
Where you headed?
I'm going back to Limhurst. Oof. This is a mess around here. Out of region, where is he? It must lock in on you somehow. How do I find my friend? I'm just gonna start adding everyone. Either. Where would you be, Ryuki? I need friends. We're gonna go on a friend mission. We're just gonna add heaps of people. I'm gonna add everyone in this game. Who's this dude with these jocks? Eclipse Gods. He seems like a good guy. Add friend. I think that's enough, otherwise I get done for spamming. So we don't want to spam the shit out of things too much in this game. Alrighty, so. Alrighty, challenges. You earn keys from getting PvE, fishing and farming. You need premium. Ogway invited you to their party. Does that mean my friend gets to stay in my party? Is he all in our party? I hope that's how this works. Oog. So we've got some friends now. Oh, they get a little red flag. What does that mean? Support. Where are you? Alright. How do you find people? Ah, okay, like that. That little blue dot on the screen. Surely that's the one. No, so they went in here. Alright, I'm figuring it out. There's Oog. Oh, you're in this big mess. Fuck. Don't really know. Lol. Am new and trying to make some friends. Alrighty. I'm only gonna add so many a day though. I think we'll add like what? 10 friends a day? That's probably enough, isn't it? Do you use Discord? Yeah. I stream every day on Twitch. Kick. True. Alrighty. Why is everyone out of region? Why are you so far away? Where do I find my people? What is this? An expedition master. Okay, so that's where you do some expedition stuff. What does that even mean? Am I supposed to write that in Discord or something? Send request on Discord, we can push it. I see. 0102, I'll go figure that out. The fuck do I find you on there? You just add people. Is it a server? Like that. Ah, there we go. Alright. Anyway. Oh, where is he? Is that who I think it is? Oh, where's the Grand Reunion? Oh, it's Ogwe. Okay. Yo, where's it going?
Hello.
How are we?
So what do you want to do?
I don't know, man. I'm brand new to all this. Really. How long you been playing? Hey,
Only been 4 months.
4 months.
Yeah, yeah.
I've been 3 days.
Yes. So what are you doing right now? What do you want to do? I'm just crafting some bows.
That's right. I'm just looking to, I know, get some stats up, learn some stuff. Like I said, I'm waiting for another friend who I don't know where they are.
Okay, okay.
It's just
I have
all
some
over
few
the
friends.
place.
I have some few friends, but they are online right now.
Yeah.
Like they are so pro. They are pro, but they are not online now. So I'm just doing this some crafting stuff and selling onto the market.
Yep. Hey, you don't mind if you're on Twitch, yeah?
On Twitch.
Yeah, yeah, no. Because, like, I gotta get some headphones, otherwise, I think people can hear you just through the speakers.
Also, you're streaming on Twitch.
Yeah, yeah. I do. I'm trying to do this every day.
Okay.
But if you don't want to be heard, I can chuck on the headphones.
Bye bye. Lovely day.
Yeah, I'm not called Foreskins on there either. That's just my gaming name.
Oh. Where are you from?
Australia. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from India.
Ah, yeah. I got another friend who's from India on there. Gushtab. What are we doing here? So I need some
So what do you want to do? You want to go dungeon or go gathering?
Yeah, you can show me how to gather. What do I need to gather exactly? Because I think I need to get a stone hammer to go smash some stuff up.
Okay, so you want to go gathering?
Yeah, may as well. I've been fighting so much.
Oh, okay, okay. Wait.
I should probably figure out how to use a bow and arrow.
On the hunt?
Yeah, I may as well. No, what do I need? Wood. Shit.
Beware of the wild.
Fuck. I got a lot.
Let's gather some woods.
Or,
Exchange it, or I can give you some silvers in exchange of that.
I'll go gather some stuff. Where'd you go?
You're gathering tools.
What do you need exactly to gather? I've got I got the axe,
What do
pickaxe.
you want to do? I'm just going to gather some woods.
Alright, so we'll just go with the axe. So.
I'll just buy it from you.
The wood.
Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. Did you go already out to Stagborn?
Sorry?
Where did you go?
What do you get?
No, I'm wondering where you went.
Oh, I just went inside the base.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Just get stuff for gathering. So, what is your gathering level right now?
Shit, where do you find that? I told you I'm like brand new, so I don't know any of this stuff. Was it stats?
Press B
B.
and there will be like destiny board
Okay, where are we? B.
and
Trainee crafter.
there will be a like journeyman. No, sorry. Trainee gather like blue line.
Oh, trainee gatherer.
Yeah, there you can check get the tier you can use.
Oh, the next things like fisherman and all that.
It's like number 30, right? Number.
Yeah, I'm only at 135 out of 2,250. Oh, I got a long way to go. Holy shit! Now I gotta cut down some trees. Yeah, real bad. I suppose I'll just go out to the forest area then.
Which eggs can you use right now?
Just number
What's
2.
here? Number 2.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you some pork pie and we will cook it.
All right. Yeah, I got no idea. This game, way out of my league on this game.
Yeah, it happens. Like when I play cards for the first time, I didn't know a single. I also don't know a single.
Yeah. How do you find people easier? I am just in the middle of the town, like next to the bank. Where are you?
Okay, I see.
All right, there we go.
Come here.
Yep.
Wait. Okay.
Okie doke. Yeah, it'll just accept that. Yeah.
Come.
So we're doing grabbing some wood.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Hit the pork pie. Okay.
Yeah.
I think you can just go only the tier 2 boots.
Yeah.
Get it. Okay, so I'll go get also. Right here.
Librium, where are you?
Yeah, just get it. The orange one is the tier 2 level. You can get it.
The birch logs.
Hit the pork pie.
Which one?
Hit the pork pie.
What's the pop?
I've given you.
Oh yeah.
I've given you the pork pie. See?
The pop. Popeye, where's that?
Check your inventory.
Yeah. What are we looking at here? What's
Drag
it?
it to the right side, that next to the good one. The space you can see there.
What's it called? Oh, the pie. The pork pie.
Pork pie.
I see. Alright, yeah. Hey, are you going to be on tomorrow, bro?
Sorry?
Are you going to be on tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, I've played daily.
Alrighty, bro. Because like where I am, it's like 12. Like it's literally midnight, so I got to get rolling. I got to get going.
Oh, so it's only 11 o'clock here.
Yeah, nah, it's midnight, and I got to get up super early.
Oh, okay.
No, I appreciate it, dude. Like yeah, but we'll pick this up tomorrow, right?
Yeah. It will be a different time zone for us.
Yeah, that's alright. We'll figure it out, bro.
Okay.
Alright. Thanks heaps, so ugly.
Yeah, nice meeting you.
You too, bud. Alright. Have a good night. Or the day, yeah. Alrighty. Bye. Alright, so I gotta get to town. Okay, save. Alrighty, chat. This time we're not going to forget to raid. Alrighty. Let's do some raiding. Alright, I'm going to finally remember to raid. Okay, we got this noise here. Alrighty. Now we're ready to raid. That's the raid alarm. Alrighty. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I recommend. It is super grindy as well, but yeah, you're right. But anyway. Let's go do a raid. My ears, damn. Yeah, no, that's the raid alarm. It's fucking loud, I know. Alrighty, what do we got here? What do we got? We want someone with only a couple of viewers. Someone preferably who's got English. Everyone, that's like, do I just find everyone who's not English or something? Let's have a look. Hey, I'm a big fan of your streams. I love to connect with you. See someone on here. Whoa, that's I can't understand that at all. Hold on. Fuck, how do I find someone who's like who can speak my language? Drops on Hammer 1H. This guy maybe. Does this guy talk? We're gonna find someone. Does this guy speak? Hello. No. I need somebody who can. This is crazy. Why is it so hard to just find like a channel? Alright, what's this with luck with giveaways, this stuff and that?
Okay. Ain't no problem.
Alright, let's go. Unable to do. Oh, this is gonna be funny, isn't it? Alright, no, go live from your browser. Who should we go? Who should we go? Who's this one? I can't speak the language. Can't speak the language. French. Russian. English. Let's get this one. Can I stream this one? No. Oh, Mary. This is so hard to find someone. Fuck. Can I search for like English so I can talk to these people? Who's on? No. Similar or smaller. Oh, bro. Why is this so hard? Portugal, English. No, another one. Right games, this one. Early grind. Alright, this one. Let's go. Come on, it's gotta be this one. This person taking a shit. Why am I struggling so much? to interact with the stream. Ugh. What does it say hard, bro? How come I can't find anyone suitable? It's this one. Librium, can you see anyone? There's gotta be someone on here. This one? No, French. English. It says English and it's not. Albion solo noob stream. Can this person speak English? Bro. Please, let's just go. Yes. There's gotta be someone.
Yeah, I was about to say, bro. I have one of my mods saying something like that. Is Shadow, do not be on Roblox.
Alright, there we go.
I don't appreciate
Let's
that
go.
type of slander.
Luck of the draw.
What is going on in my chat right now? It's actually diabolical.
Alright, finally.
I got to exit you. Get them low now. Yo, MG. Thanks for the raid, brother.
Alrighty, there we go.
I do not be on Roblox. I will confirm I do not be on Roblox. Just in case anybody new here is popping in chat. Hello, Raiders. How'd your stream go, MGN? Hope you're having a good day, man. I need my poison bombs, right? My main bank too. Bag, dude. Can I get my bag?
Alrighty, we finally got one. We finally got one. Happy days. Finally.
Prices were in my skull, dude. That shit actually hurt. All of them. Good, bro. How's stream for you? It's been big chillin', big chillin'. I jump around game to game. A little bit of War Thunder. Then look at all those shinies in the bank, dude. These shinies. Wait. You mean these shinies? These shinies in the bank? I just started the Martlock recently, so you're still on T2? Lock, dude, we can get you out. We can sponsor you at a T2. It'll be big chillin'. As long as you're on the NA server. I usually help the newbies out as soon as they get in the game. There's gonna be a bunch of like console guys swapping over pretty soon here. I probably should have undead stream. Only been playing 3 days? Yeah, dude. It'll be like a speed run once you finally get off the ground. I'm gonna buy an undead kit. I play this game on controller as well. That's the most diabolical thing known to man. I think majority of players play mouse and key, I would hope, because playing on controller is kind of silly, but I play with 4 paddles, so all my buttons are on the back. ridiculous amount of